finally happened!
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today is a very special video because I know a lot of you guys played a lot of Need for Speed World before it closed, and I can gladly say that Need for Speed World is finally back. Now, before we even get into the video, I do want to say I didn't replay a lot of Need for Speed World. I played a bit towards the end when it closed. I made a video actually when the servers closed, and I managed to get my R32 in time. It was a really big thing at the time, and then I played it a bit in the middle, but not really too much. I didn't have a computer which was worth playing on. I had a little laptop which could run it, but long story short, I didn't play a lot of World. So when it eventually closed, I finally had a big rig. I could play the game. This game isn't exactly, you can run it on anything, but like I had a rig where it made sense to play the game. At that point, the game was plagued with microtransactions and just problems, and I think, like a lot of other people, I just couldn't really be arsed. But now a dedicated group of modders have finally got this working, and you might have seen a few videos I made previously about this working. The thing that's special about this version specifically is we are actually in multiplayer. As you can see there, someone's just spawned in an IS-200, a little bit customized. If we go onto the map, you can see it's actually inhabited. Not awfully inhabited, because obviously this isn't like, it's not a popular thing anymore. This isn't on the Need for Speed. Yeah, we kind of have to hunt to find this. But the point is, Need for Speed World is alive again. Now, not only is it back, but it's also better. So as you can see, this is the starter S13. I've been playing for, I think, like an hour now, maybe a little bit longer. But so if we go over to the car dealership, you can see that you can still purchase every single car in the game. There's no kind of like rollout, so you know certain cars will be available in certain weeks. All the cars you can think of are all available here. I'm scrolling down, you can see there's a lot more than 159 car models. At least it looks like it. And to add to that, there's also proper progression. So now there's obviously no microtransactions because this is made by a dedicated group of modders, which means that the cars actually have progression. So as you can see, for all the C-class cars, you need to be level 15 to buy. With the D-class car, I think it was level 8, and I think I've just unlocked that. And the fun thing is with this game, it's one of the very few games that actually has my actual car in. So I'm definitely going to grab that at some point and make a video on it, maybe tune it, customize it how I'd like to customize mine. And as you may have noticed, you can buy everything with in-game credits. Absolutely anything. If you ever played World back in the day, I can only imagine what this is like, seeing this, especially if you're seeing this for the first time on this video. Need for Speed World is back, like truly and utterly. So what we're going to go ahead and do in this video is customize this S13, because I've been saving my money, and I was going to go straight for the MX-5 and save for the MX-5, but I want to do this first just because it's my starter car. I'm the type of person to always keep the first car I get in a game, and I genuinely think I'll end up playing this a lot more than, you know, I initially anticipated, because like I said, I've been playing for the past hour. It's very addictive. Obviously, because this is in beta and stuff, it's not properly underway yet. You know, there's still a few features missing, and I couldn't tell you what those features are because, like I said, I didn't play a lot of World back in the day. So I'm sure someone who played a lot back in the day could jump in this and say, oh, this, and this is missing. But they are looking at adding things over time. This is a community-funded effort, and they do have a donation page, and I will link the instructions to get this installed down in the description. So now we've got the little intro done, let's go ahead and fucking get into this. So there's a lot to go through, to be quite honest. So we're in the aftermarket shop, and actually, like I said a minute ago, there's no microtransactions. Everything you can buy with in-game cash, and this game had a lot of customization. I'm going to quickly scroll through kind of all of them so you guys can see all the body kits. I am going to take my time with this because it's been a while since I've kind of gone on a game where everything kind of just feels new. The last two body kits, we've got Zilla, which actually could be my favorite, and we've also got the drag one, which is the classic drag one. I think it has to be Verge, doesn't it? I think it just has to be Verge. I think that's the best with the little arches on the side. So we're going to go ahead and put that one on. Apparently this car has no spoilers. It's not too much of a problem because like that kind of looks alright already, but we're going to go straight onto the hoods. There's so many options. I actually don't think I'm not going to go through all of it. I can't go through every single one. We're going to be here for ages. I might have to skip a little bit of this because otherwise we're going to be here for absolutely ages. Right, the wheels. Now, before we get to the wheels, I kind of want to lower the car to see what it like sits like. Obviously, we've got each individual lowering kit. So we've got that one, which is number 1. This one, which is number 2. And then this one, which is number 3. And that goes all the way to the ground. I'm kind of tempted to keep the stock rims on. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do that. Again, there's just so many rims to pick from. Oh my god, we are going to be here for a fucking while. Some of them don't have previews either. Oh, look how stupid that looks. 21-inch rims. Oh, that actually looks quite nice though. That actually looks really nice. I might have to... That was the first rim I picked. That actually looks really nice. Man, I have to do it, aren't I? Jesus. Jesus! Neons. We're going to go for a red neon. I actually already picked the colour beforehand. That was something that I did do beforehand. But again, it's just... There's so many rims, so many neons to pick from, because obviously in this game, some of the neons have different things, like they pulse differently and stuff. Got an Easter egg one here. Looks a bit like an Easter egg at the front there. Happy Christmas! I just kind of want... Oh, a Cupid one could look pretty funny. Yes! Look how hard I am. Like my willy hard. Window tin, we're just going to go ahead and put a black one on, I think. I'm not actually sure if there's any special ones. Got a ruby iridescent. Bye. I'm balling out right now. I'm spending all the money I have. This is still a D-class car, so this is actually rice. Some of you guys just don't know what rice means. This is rice. Like, this is a very low-powered car, but you know what? Is what it is. And then we're gonna have to go and put some vinyls on it. Like I said, I've already done the color of the car, so let's go ahead and see what vinyls there is. Now, I don't really want to sit here for ages through all the vinyls, but I do want to show you guys. Now, I'm not sure why these are locked. I did not mean to press that. Fuck. Shit, I really didn't mean to fucking do that. Shit. Right. We're back. Don't do that if you get it, because otherwise you're gonna crash the game. Still very much like a work in progress. We're gonna go back to the safe house, continue where we left off. Nissan panels. Ooh, that could be an easy one to do. Nice how these are also all $0 to use. That is really, really nice, and it also makes it a lot easier. I wasn't even gonna make a vinyl, but you know what? I might now, just because it's like, if I just put this on each side, that might look quite clean. Right, I'm not going to sit here for hours on end doing a livery, because I literally will be here for hours. So for now, we're just going to put that on both sides. It was a different one that I started off with. It kind of suits the red of the car. I actually want to get into some racing, show you guys. Shit! Let's leave the safe house, please. Okay, so like I mentioned, this is like real time. Yeah, it's real life. This is like... Jesus! There's real people here. Like, there's a person in... Is that an S14 here? CCX Podnix. Hello, welcome. You've made the video. So it has everything you'd expect in World. Now obviously I'm not actually that far along, I'm only level 8, so I don't really know if I haven't unlocked everything. It's very possible that I've not unlocked all the races, and that you have to do that through normal progression. As you can see, I've got team escapes up here, we've got pursuit outrun. I know the team escapes didn't work before, but now they work. I've got no one to play with obviously, because like I'm by myself here. I did try to get into a team escape earlier, but someone was like, I want to do it in A class, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Like, I don't want to intrude. But what we are going to do, in the meantime, I don't really know if I can get a race sorted online, multiplayer, just because of how low I am. But what we will do is we'll go into a single player race, so I can actually get some fucking money. We'll try, I mean, we can try multiplayer, but I don't think anyone's going to join. Nah, this is obviously one problem you're going to face, and like, unless you have a group of friends, is that people aren't really going to join, because it's so small. There's not many. I mean, there is quite a few people in here right now. I think it's like 200. But like, they just don't like me. I wish everyone recognised me like properly. Oh, that's a perfect launch as well. Look at me, fucking go. You know what? That Cupid neon doing bits for me right now. So at the moment we are in single player, and I've got to say immediately, the car actually looks fucking sick. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. What's look back? Oh, it's E. That is really weird. That's I need to change that now. I grew up playing Need for Speed on a keyboard and mouse, and I've always been used to look back as B. Can I get an ash? This is something which I'm gonna spend a lot of fucking time on. It's one of those things. I know Richard or 9fan Gaming. You guys might know him as. He's a bit dead now. He's not really a YouTuber anymore, but he's been playing this quite a lot recently, and it was one of those things where like I've never really got into World as much as I want to. And with this now here, the microtransactions gone, it leaves the actual game. Similar thing happened with a game called Halo Online. You know, you get the free-to-play game, the company who originally has it bins it because they don't want to do it anymore, it's not profitable for them anymore. A community comes together, fixes all the problems it has with the free-to-win shit, or pay-to-win shit, and now you've just got a solid game. Something to definitely tide you over till payback, depending on how hardcore you are. Like, if you really played a lot of World back in the day, you could genuinely play this until the next Need for Speed game. Did I say hold you off till payback? You know what I meant. And that race wasn't too hard. That might be because I'm quite high in D class. But you get the gist of things. This is really fucking cool. Now, because there's no microtransactions and stuff, there's a few things which have been taken out. I believe there was like a card system before, like a loot drop system before. I think that has actually been taken out. Anyway, we're gonna go press next on all these, and you can see you do get a reward card at the end, and you know that stat system's still the same. There was a card system, I swear. If I go in the menus, I might be able to find it. There it is, card picks. It's these ones. I don't think these are in the game anymore. I think those are the microtransactions. I could be wrong. Like I say, don't fully trust me on that. But in a gist, that is Need for Speed World. It's back. I'm probably going to make a few more videos on this before it goes away because it's really, really cool. I'm going to probably make my next video when I have enough money for my MX-5 so I can customize it on here and, you know, go in depth and stuff. And maybe even get Niner in here for a video. You know, that'd be pretty cool if we can get like a team escape going of a bunch of us. But anyway, that's been it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.